Now, listen, you guys, it looks like Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj's Barbie World has totally refused to leave the charts, okay? And we'll be talking about how it has the potential to finally surpass Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer, okay? And at the same time, we'll be talking about this entire beef that is going on between Drake and Charlemagne the God. And we're also going to be talking about Blueface and Chrisean Rock. And honestly, when it comes to these two, I am exhausted. I'm tired, okay? And yeah, Alex Fine, you guys, Cassie's husband, was out here calling Brother Love old and fruity. And I'm just like, do you guys not have an NDA, or is it just your wife who has it? And those are the things that we're going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the Tea Plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you're doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So first of all, you guys, we're going to talk about this entire situation with Barbie World potentially going #1, you guys. Now, it is being reported, you guys, that Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice's Barbie World with Aqua has risen to #2 on the US pop radio chart with 43.03 million audience total and 14,276 spins. It has basically risen to #2, and currently the song that is occupying #1, you guys, is Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer. And people are predicting that, well, Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer is actually, going down in its farm as spins are concerned. So, yeah, it seems like this might actually be Nicki Minaj's other #1. The last time that she had a #1 was when she had Side to Side with Ariana in as far as radio is concerned, okay? Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about Billboard. I am talking about, the US, pop radio chart, okay? So, yeah, hopefully this will actually happen because, listen, I want to see Nicki Minaj win in 2023. So, yeah, do hop into the comment section, you guys, and let me know what you think about that. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, you guys, we're going to be talking about Drake and Charlemagne, you guys. You guys do know that the relationship between these two men is a little salty because for the longest of time, Charlemagne has been Drake's biggest critic. And obviously, it seems like Drake has gotten to a point where he is fed up by this entire situation. Charlemagne sat down, and was basically speaking ill of, Drake's song with SZA, basically criticizing the song and saying that nobody cared for the song enough to even replay it and things like that. And you do know how Charlemagne is out here basically speaking like, he himself is the music critic. Now, I will give you my 2 cents about this entire situation. I am not mad at somebody criticizing somebody else's song, but if you're going to be a fair music critic, okay, keep the same energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's weird to me that you're out here basically hyping songs that are nonsense. I will not mention them by name, but you know the song that I'm talking about. In one breath, you're out here hyping up mediocrity, and the next thing, you're out here trashing another man's song. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is the reason why I fail to take Charlemagne seriously. If at least you're going to be brutal to everybody, okay? Don't be out here babysitting another person and coming out here, trying to be all professional, all critic, all things like that. And honestly speaking, I do not blame Drake for going off on Charlemagne the God, because listen, he makes it known that it is actually not professional at this point. I do not think that this is the only reason why Drake ended up going off on Charlemagne. I do feel like it was a build-up, like he has taken it for the longest of time, and I feel like he has been fed up, you guys. And so he decided to basically throw Charlemagne on his status, and I'm not blaming him for that, like I told you, because that guy is not serious. Charlemagne is very unserious because, he's a hypocrite, okay? Yeah, that's the word. Hypocrite is the word, because listen, if you're gonna be strict to everybody. So Drake was like, are you okay, Leonard? You kind of weirding me out, G. Like, you really obsessed with me or something for years. Like, you look in the mirror and wish you saw my reflection, Tapa-ish. Whatever you gotta do to let it out, I'm sure your 435 loyal fans will stand by you. You guys will stand by your effing goof. Oh my goodness, Drake was not having it. Clearly Drake is done with Charlemagne's shenanigans, and then he went ahead to say that it's 3S orientations out there. And then he also said that, well, in deep thought about how you're the off-brand Morris chestnut. Okay, it looks like Drake was outside today and basically had time on her hands. Okay, and honestly speaking, in this entire regard, I do not blame him. Charlemagne does the most sometimes. Okay, but that being said, I did see some people saying, oh my god, isn't it weird that all of a sudden Drake wants to address Charlemagne after Charlemagne gave Kenneth as donkey of the day and things like that. It seems like Nicki Minaj put him up to it, and I'm like, which world do you live in? When did Drake ever start supporting Nicki? Like, literally, I was like, in the comment sections, you guys are so obsessed with Nicki Minaj that you can't stop mentioning her with their own situations that have got nothing to do with her, okay? Whilst I do agree that when it comes to Nicki Minaj and Drake, Charlemagne has the most negative things to say. I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know if it's the fact that they refuse to kiss his behind. I don't know what the problem is with Leonard, okay? But we're not gonna act like this situation has anything to do with Nicki Minaj. Drake has never publicly defended Nicki Minaj. This is his own battle, so please leave my good sister Onika out of this entire situation, okay? And the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, you guys, let's start with the Alex Fine and Diddy situation before we talk about the Blueface and Chrisean, because I feel like that's less important. It's the same thing, you guys. Over and over again, we talk about the same thing. It's a cycle. It continues happening. So, yeah, with Alex Fine, you guys, it looks like he had some words to say about Brother Love, okay? Now, you guys, he decided to comment underneath a post that had Brother Love and basically said he's so old and fruity. And I was just like, what is this, you guys? I'm like, where are you getting the guards? Did he give you like some sort of NDA or something? And I did see some people saying, well, it's actually the wife that has the NDA, not Alex Fine, so I guess he can get away with it. But for his sake, I hope he is safe wherever he is, because listen, Annie, I'm not gonna say much, okay? Now, the next thing that I'm gonna be talking about, you guys, Blueface and Chrisean Rock are back at it again, and this time I feel like they have both gone too far, okay? Bluetooth was out here basically leaking this person's, this boy's, you know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, why would you do something like that? Like, how much of a horrible person do you have to be to get to this extent? I totally don't understand, you guys. And after that, Chrisean went on live crying, oh my god, this. And I'm like, at this point, all of you, both of you, honestly, deserve to face the consequences of these things that you're doing to this baby boy. Because according to Blueface, the reason why he decided to post that picture is because Chrisean had kept on, postponing the hernia surgeries for, the boy. And I'm just like, why would you do something like that? So posting that on the internet is going to change what? And at this point, you guys, I feel like they should just lock him up, okay? I feel like they should just lock him up because they do not, consider the consequences this is going to be having on the child. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, imagine your own parents actually leaking pictures like that on the internet. That is wild, you guys, honestly speaking, and it's sad to watch. And Keke Palmer wrote a whole, thing trying to defend Chrisean Rock, trying to tell people that, you know what, please do show her some grace. And it seems like Chrisean failed to comprehend that entire situation and was basically calling out Keke Palmer and saying that, oh, well, you have my number, you could have just called me. And then I guess later on she realized that she had misinterpreted the entire situation. So she came back and said, thanks to Keke for speaking up. I misread the entire situation. And I'm just like, Chrisean, can you just stay off the internet for some time? Because clearly I don't know what's happening with it. Is it like, postnatal depression? What exactly is happening, you guys? Oh my goodness. Let me know what you think about that entire situation, you guys. And thank you very much, you guys, for watching. And thank you very much for making it this far. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button and do turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time that I post. Until my next one, see you.